scare early against Dustin, dropping the first game.
Indeed, and someone's been doing their homework. Good job, Dustin.
Hey, that's what I'm here for.
That's
and
for
we're
all,
off.
not me, but yeah, okay. So, Hippo with the slight lead already. No, I'm just. They're gonna sync that up. We're gonna get to see what's in the house, and it's a very nice piece of art. I like getting that early on.
Yeah, I mean, you've still got green mail or red mail in the case of Mario. Oh, early checks. So we got blue and red pendants at Hera and Eastern with a crystal at Desert.
All right, so
that's going to be pretty heavy Dark World today.
That's also kind of vanilla-ish. So,
yeah.
Well, the moment we've all been waiting for. What will Uncle give us today? It's quite random, and it's the Fire Rod.
All right. Definitely one you like to see.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to one-shot a lot of bad enemies and good enemies. And also, it's just going to be... Yeah, not having to look for that Fire Rod later on is great. Words are coming out of my mouth today, Justin.
We're off to a great start here, Kanban.
We are.
Fire Rods, Kanban commentating in a way that makes sense.
Oh wow.
We're in for a real winner tonight, I think.
One of these are not like the others. Well, never mind. That whole coherent structure just fell down there. All right, so they're gonna have to make their way through escape. They will be looking for a bomb, but apparently not that hard, as they're both skipping all the green guards that they could kill.
It was interesting too. Ben got both his drops from his first 2 kills, so he has 21 rupees. Neither was a bomb. We know that. Whereas Hippo's left wondering, am I going to get any drops, having not gotten the luck from his RNG on the first 2. So let's see what happens with enemy number 3 here. Just a heart this time.
Yeah. So, well, we haven't killed enough enemies to know. Wow, this sounds like a brutal game. We have to kill more enemies to find out what they're hiding.
This is Nintendo. I mean,
not enough people have been sacrificed yet.
Exactly. All right, still looking. The Fire Rod's nice though, because especially if you get a nice pattern with the ropes down in the basement, you can kill about half a dozen of them with one shot.
Yes.
So there's still plenty of opportunity for these guys to get that bomb they need for the back of escape to get in there and get those items.
I feel it's more ethical to kill snakes than guards too. Nobody likes, well, not that many people like snakes.
Yeah, rightly or wrongly, I think you're onto something there.
Either way, one of those adverbs. All right, so we're getting a small key, and that means that the first chest in escape will not have a key, and will be something juicy.
Yep, no vanilla there. It'll be much tastier.
Indeed.
The map, which looks like a burrito, really, I don't know.
That's a good question. Is a burrito better than vanilla?
Well, if it was actually a burrito, I think clearly, but it's just a map.
Yeah, I'll have to think about that one. All right, so what item is gonna be the go mode today, Justin?
That's tough. Well, since we already know Eastern is a pendant, that means Bo's gonna come like immediately, because that's just how it works. There's a bomb for Ben. Or sorry, for Hippo. Got my sides confused there.
Yeah, I was like, wait, that's not Ben.
Yeah.
But I can understand you wanting to say bomb for Ben because it's a good alliteration.
Alliteration, that's true, it is. Bomb for Hippo. I mean, it works.
Yeah,
so, yeah,
that's great.
Good little drop there for him, but we'll see. Ben's got a fair bit of magic, so he can really kind of go crazy down there if he wants to.
He can visit a children's party and do all sorts of magic.
Yeah, exactly. And he's even gonna bolster his reserves a little bit more as they both head in sync down to the rope hallway.
All right, here we go. He hates those. He hates snakes.
He even left one behind, but he kept one shot of magic, so he's got one opportunity to hit this rat. They can be shifty little buggers.
Oh yeah, especially if you get like the 10 bomb. Killing that rat with a bomb is horrible.
Well, yeah, especially the bomb you were going to use to get to the back of its face.
Yes.
So rather than worry about that, Ben's got 2 shots now, and oh, he's gonna get the 3rd one as well. Really not messing around. Meanwhile, Hippo on a beeline.
Is it exactly 1 shot per pickup?
Yes.
That's pretty cool. I didn't even know that. I thought it was like 1.5 or something.
So a small magic jar is 1/8 of your magic meter. And, oh, a nice red goo there. So a bottle to check with Sick Kid. But yeah, it's 1/8 of your magic meter, and that's how much a fire rod shot costs. So there you go.
So a burrito is better than vanilla, but is it better than red Kool-Aid?
I don't think so. To me, that's especially pre-Kakariko, that Kool-Aid tastes especially good.
Yeah, that's a good point. So I think we need to have a hierarchy of flavors for Zelda. This is important, Dustin.
It's a good idea. As Hippo gets the sub 6, then about 5 seconds or so behind.
Yeah, it's very close. But Hippo will definitely win this one.
Oh, really? So that's your prediction now?
Well, he's way ahead. There's no way. Yeah, Ben cannot catch up to this now.
Okay. Well, yeah. Let's see where you're going. I mean, and that's good, because that was a pretty uneventful escape, so we do need something to talk about.
That's a good point. Well, we're going to have divergence, Justin. How about that?
Yeah, I can see why Ben wants to go this way, and Hippo just finding magic in the tree pole, so he won't be too thrilled about that. Oh, a 2nd bottle, though. And some blue goo, so that's certainly handy.
What is that blue goo? Is that also Kool-Aid?
Oh yeah, it's like a blue raspberry Kool-Aid. Nice crab with the 8 bombs. That is
the best of crabs.
Yeah, and that's huge, because now, as bombs are on the lumberjack ledge, Hippo's going to have to go down and buy them unless he goes up and grabs a crab, and he's not going to.
Well, he's actually going to have to dip a couple locations before he can even buy them, only having 40 rupees.
That's true. So let's see what he does. Maybe he'll go for some drops here. Yeah, he's going to wait. No luck, though. So, well, he's got a couple options. He can gamble in Blind's Hut and hope he gets bombs. And if he doesn't, forget about it.
Oh, he's feeling lucky tonight.
It's just not something you want on your mind this early, that you've left a location.
That's true.
You just really don't. So,
wait.
See, it threw him off, so he actually hit the block.
That's exactly why he did that.
It absolutely is, yeah.
Yeah, we're not going to question that, Justin.
Okay, he's got it now.
Mario's having difficulty pulling the blocks. Sorry, that's the best I can do.
That's all right. There's a reason you're not Italian. Okay. No bomb. So
Mamma mia, no bomb.
So what the question becomes is he gonna come back without a reason to come back? And I would think not in a matchup like this. Even if he got bombs, even if he got bombs in the well, I don't think he goes back there, because that's way out of the way now, and he's hoping not to leave 2 locations behind.
He's gonna get the money he needs to buy bombs at least. Oh, there we go. Okay, I think it's gonna go back to that now.
Okay, we'll see.
Yeah,
we will see.
We have a wager, good sir.
Well, and as we saw, it's not worth it to go back to Blind's Hut.
Nor that place if he didn't have it.
Yeah,
but then it's on his mind constantly. I would go mental if I skipped that.
The thing is, you do eventually forget about it until later when you're looking for items. But at least for a while, you forget about it. Gets 300 from the bottle salesman, and yes, he is going to go back.
I win!
You win this time.
All right, I was about to do another Italian, but we're gonna stop right there.
That's probably a wise move.
Yeah.
He almost went to the blocks again. It's such an ingrained habit in a randomizer player. Funny.
Okay, but this is a healthy seed in terms of hearts too, but in terms of money. So it's gonna be be easy for them.
I think we've definitely got fake flippering in our future. Well, as long as they find a moon pearl. I don't know. That complicates the decision. Or, of course, they find flippers, and it's obvious, but...
Yeah, you should fake flippers if you find flippers.
Yeah, I've done that more than once. I think everybody has. Still nothing. We're really yielding jack squat right now.
So if you're looking to invest your rupees today, it seems like the bottle vendor is the best choice. Just giving some economic forecasts here.
You made a 200% return on your investment. Well, there's a sword from the sick kid, so he must have been out fighting the wars and got injured.
What? He won't be needing that now. He's bedridden.
Exactly.
Unless there's some crazy gang trying to kill him or something, but that's just something that happens in movies, really. And video games.
Definitely video games. All right.
All right. Jinx.
On to the library. Okay, more heart containers. Just love spread all across West Hyrule, and
yeah, I can see that.
YOLO, which, if you're a betting man, this is the time to do it. Having found just about next to nothing up to here.
Well, Hippo did bet earlier, but he may be more conservative now. We're about to find out.
Yeah, he's really got bombs in reserve, so why not? But nope, it's just a heart container, and Ben's going to save and quit because he's just that good at A Link to the Past that he doesn't need that heart.
Oh.
He's already got more than he has for like the first 90% of NMG, so he's
good point.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, he's a good runner. Bit of an understatement there, but
a little bit.
So we're gonna see what soggy items Hyrule has for us today. Well, one of them ain't so soggy, but protecting the soggy one. That's a good boss fight, actually. Oh! How ironic.
Indeed. That just played right into our hands. So now the question just is, do you want to waste time walking all the way over to Ice Rock Cave without boots or flute?
Good question. Having the flippers make the trip slightly shorter, though?
Yeah, but it also, having the flippers is like, oh, I can just jump right into the water next to the mini Muldorm Cave, so why do I want to walk? Now, Blue Mail, we will take the time to grab.
He's good, but not that good.
Well, it's more like it's a luxury item that's worth the 3 seconds.
Yes, that's true. Also with these crabs, ugh.
True. Very good point.
Weren't we just talking about crabs? Those are different crabs. There's a lot of crabs in this game.
We've got bush crabs and we've got really pincy crabs that hurt a lot. Oh, what a terrible luck on that bomb explosion.
That's right.
Hippo just going full sword on these guys until the last one. It's like, no, he's going to fire on him. Oh, it gets absolutely robbed twice.
Let's see what's in here. Is it the other hype or is it just nothing?
My goodness, wow.
That's like a plan, though.
This is like the anti-hype beginning of the game of the entire tournament. This is atrocious stuff right now.
Well, they got the sword, the flippers, and fire rod, but like they had to get some weapon.
They had to get one of those. Yeah. And okay, so yeah, Ben's gonna go to Ice Shard Cave just via the water. Hippo looking like he's not going to.
We also call that swimming.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, did he check the... I didn't even see that island, but I can watch the stream in return over here.
Yeah, I just saw it. The corner of my eye. I did not catch what it was.
Alright, we're gonna pass... No, I still can't see what it is.
Okay, so we got Bugnet according to chat.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, someone says hookshot. Okay, most of them says swag. We're gonna go with the majority here, but I'm still doubtful. Oh, speaking of hookshot...
Oh, wow.
I don't think hookshot was on the island. What do you think?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with no. It was close, but just a little bit to the north.
This is like the second scene in a row of a cast where Kakariko is mostly empty and they find the stuff like Agina, you know, back of Sasha Harla and Ice Rod and places like that instead.
Yeah. Well, and both these guys making the play. I mean, when you've got the flippers in front of you with all this money and absolutely nothing in your inventory, it's a pretty obvious one. So.
Oh, and your hair, and they can check everything here. Oh, wow. What?
Now we're talking.
There we go. So Kakariko may have been very little, but yeah, we got more items from Soggy stuff than we got from the whole of Kakariko village.
We sure did. Now, it's important to note, Ben didn't go up to Hobo, so unless he's going to come back to him later, and soon...
He will, though. Well, he's probably going to save and quit from Sora since there was nothing on the ledge that they want to take, so...
Yeah, he'll do that, but then what? You know?
Why did Hobo have a hook shot?
Yeah, what's he doing under there? Like, hitting the underside of the bridge with it? Like, I don't know. Alright, piece of heart from the Scam King.
He could use the hookshot to, you know, fling himself across fjords or something.
That's true. The fjords of Hyrule.
The fjords of Hyrule. Alright, so bow but no arrows. This is a peculiar situation.
It's true. Alright, Ben immediately dropping down to Hobo, it looks like.
Chad is suggesting... Okay, it was the Swagnet. Chad is suggesting that the hookshot was a family heirloom. I like that. Passed on from generation to generation.
Of under-bridge livers?
Oh, how do you think he gets up on that bridge, you know?
Yeah, I like that Hobo is actually Dampy from Ocarina of Time, too. That's a good theory.
I wish I'd played more Zelda games. Oh well.
Yeah. Alright, so Ben relieved that he made that check. Let's see what Sahasrara's hut has today.
Ooh.
Your favorite boomerang.
Yes.
The lantern. And 20
What?
rupees.
A red room! All the items were red.
It was.
This is like a freaking Plando, man. This feels so much like... Okay, for anyone who don't know what a Plando is a seed where someone has actually manually placed out items instead of it being random. And it kind of... What happens in such a seed is it... What you see right now is usually kind of what happens. Although it's slightly more brutal usually.
Yeah, it's usually a little worse.
Yeah. But they can finish Eastern, which is a pendant. So you were right about that.
Yep, I told you. It just never fails. Okay, so Skull Woods is our green pendant today.
Alright. Oh,
Which makes sense. Since we already have the Fire Rod and Sword, of course that's not a crystal either.
Oh, I smell some pedestal potential there.
That's an interesting thought. Ben opting out of Eastern, even though it's completable, and going to go straight to Death Mountain with the hookshot. I like this play.
I'm intrigued. But Ben doesn't care what I am. He's gonna go there anyway. So Hippo's gonna have the shortcut available because of the hookshot. This is a rarely seen shortcut, but it's quite nice.
It is nice. Saves you a few precious seconds, but so far, nothing too exciting in Eastern.
No, we're still looking for that Dark World Axis. Oh, wow, wait. They have Lamp and Sword. Yeah, if they find another sword.
Yeah,
or a cape. Yeah. We have a potential Aga smelling seed.
Do, but we've already got the Power Glove out there. So I'm thinking no today.
Yeah. Oh, Moon Pearl.
All right.
Oh, this seed is moving along fast, that's for sure. Oh, after the village, that is.
Yeah, if we could have just skipped the village, we'd be like 8 minutes ahead.
Good point.
Yeah. All right, so we've got a vanilla big key location in Eastern Palace as Ben heads up the ladder to Spectacle Rock.
The corporate ladder.
The corporate ladder, yeah. More heart container stuff. We've certainly got a ton of those so far.
Man, all of Ganon's stars is going to be big 20s.
I mean, yeah, I know. What's left?
At some point, I want to memorize how many items there are of every single thing in a normal seed.
Yeah, I mean that's referenced somewhere.
Yes.
I think it's 27 big 20s.
See, you already know these
I don't know why that number's in my head, so it could just be pulling it out of thin air, but I think it's that, and then you've got your upgrades and all that stuff that you can calculate in reverse if you want. So
I think it has something to do with what kind of person you are, Justin.
Well, I appreciate that. I think.
yeah. It has something to do with a nerd word. Oh wow!
Oh,
Hammer. Okay, so we have Dark World access in no mode.
Yes, we do. And Hippo's on his way up too.
So wait, did Hippo finish Armos?
No, he got the third item, however.
Oh yeah, it's a pendant.
Yeah.
I was like, well, he can finish it, but yeah, he doesn't really need to.
Yeah,
probably.
No. What I'm curious about is if Ben's going to check Hera now that he has the hammer.
Oh yeah. Well, he can finish Hera. Yeah, he has the fire source.
He can finish it. He may not wish to.
Oh yeah, again, pendant. Holy crap, so many pendants.
Yeah, but at the very least, he's going to climb and at least do Spiral Cave, but we'll find out if he adds something onto that.
I would totally dip Hera here, but I'm not Ben, and Ben is better than me, just slightly, so we'll see.
He also just said no, straight up no to Eastern, which turned out to be the correct play, so maybe he's in the mood to skip Pendant Dungeons right now. He's got Dark World access.
It's a good mood to be in.
You know, if you can do that, if there's like one thing you want to be able to do, it's skipping pendants.
Baby, I'm in the mood for skipping some pendant dungeons today.
Every day.
Oh yeah. So no ether tablet check as well. We can check if it's there, but we can't read anything.
You can go have a look, but that's about it.
Just to be sure.
Yes.
Oh.
Hey. Well, that was a good pick.
Yeah. Having silvers this early is nice. We've got Vitus, we got Ganon.
If you get a small key can ban, do you just quit? Go to high kick?
Oh, that's a good question. I wouldn't, because I'm a thorough person, but and wait, what?
Ben's leaving. He's gonna go to Spiral Cave.
There we go. He's like, nope, I'm not. Oh, so we could see some divergence there. Hippo might be a little bit more reluctant to skipping that.
Well, or he might feel like he ought to because he already wasted time on Eastern. It's hard to say.
Well, there's only one item up there left. So so the basement will have a big key, and then he's gonna have to start climbing to find that other item because they already found silvers. So and the item might even be on Trolldorm himself. So so Hippo has Dark World access now.
Yes.
Which may lead him to skip Tower Hera a little bit more. Ben doesn't care about killing stuff. He's just walking past everything. Come with me if you want to live. Oh! We don't know if that's useful yet. They already have the fire rod, so... But Meyer and Hurlrock... Well, we know all the crystals now because we know all the pendants.
Yes, and I don't know why I blanked on the Moon Pearl being in Eastern, but of course it was. So it was not a waste to go there, and that's where Ben's headed now, because he doesn't want to do Aganon.
So dungeons, a little bit of math here. Dungeons with pendants and dungeons with crystals are complementary sets. So if you know the one, you will also know the other. That's
correct. Thank you for today's math lesson.
Oh, that's just the first of many, but yes. No, I'll spare you. I'll spare chat.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I think chat appreciates that.
All right, so Ben going into Eastern now, which is except for the Hera basement and Agina, it's basically the only thing he has left to check.
Yeah, pretty much. So I mean, but that's the thing. You've got a couple basically orphaned locations, and then you've got Dark World. Of course, you're gonna do that.
Yeah. So Hippo, will he be going?
Yeah, that's the question. For sure.
Just takes me a couple of minutes to finish that question, apparently, but I'll get there eventually.
The answer? He's thinking. Yep, he's leaving too. That's what I thought.
Now I really want something to be up there. Oh!
Well, understandably.
Oh!
Yeah, he's changed his mind back. Wow.
Yeah, he's tricking the casters.
Yeah.
Would that be a correct use of the word debated?
I do believe so.
All right. Okay. Good, good.
Now look, Chris and chat also got debated, and Julius and Kinghorn have put them in the chat. So yes, we're covered.
There we go.
And yeah, I mean, you do understand psychologically. You're playing against a two-time champion. You might be thinking to yourself, well, wait a minute. This is probably something he skipped 99%. If this has a required item, this is my ticket to a game 1 victory.
But if you do that too many times, that's a sure ticket to lose the game.
You're right.
You're gonna do a lot of extra stuff your opponent didn't do.
You're absolutely right. So balancing these things, maybe he's feeling good after finding Moon Pearl in Eastern. Who knows?
Yeah, I was about to say I wonder what's there, but we know it's the big key. It's the next chest that we're actually curious about.
And this is extra slow too, without the mirror. That's something else to consider.
Yeah. And he wants to... Oh, no, I guess he can use the fire rod when he gets up there. You usually want to trigger that one, because you're going to get blocked out from here, but I think fire rod works. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, nice. Fire rod works fine there.
But you can get stuck there. Oh, actually, yeah, the good boomerang works there too.
As do bow and arrow. He had lots of options.
Okay, there we go. But he had the good boomerang, Justin. Yes.
That boomerang that lags the game so much. He did.
I want to make that specific.
Yes, I'm sure you do. All right. So maybe he gets the easy chest. No.
Oh, he's gonna have to bomb jump. No, well, he will bomb jump. He doesn't have to, but he has the hook shot. So.
Not going with the spin strap, but he gets his pixel, and it's a piece
of... there we go.
So deciding now, he could have fallen 2 floors quickly. It's not a huge difference to walk to that hole, but in any event, he'll be on his way out.
Going straight to the fire rod. Why? Oh wait, what? Oh, the screen. I can't talk. The screen scroll.
He needs to scroll.
The screen.
All right, so Ben checking Hype Cave, meanwhile, as Hippo heads over Spiral.
That was the fastest map check in the... He's got the fastest map check in the West, let's just put it that way.
He certainly did. I wonder if he actually saw which were the 2 pyramid crystals, because I certainly didn't.
No, that was over in a moment, in the blink of an eye.
It really was. Now, we have some potential in Hype Cave here, as Ben uses his last bomb to get in.
What will he be bombing next if we... Yeah. Oh, never mind.
Not looking good, no. Wow, so just every location you normally associate with getting something has just been terrible.
I would still give it a 1 out of 10 because he got 1 bomb back from that whole encounter. He's plus 1 bomb from when he started. So he's gonna go to Pod, which is incredibly reasonable, giving Silver's hammer and lamp. He can clear it out, and it is a crystal. But he's probably gonna check some little ledges first.
Yeah, you can see why.
Yes.
Oh, it looks like Hippo is going to go to the Village of Outcasts.
Now, for having that name, he doesn't look much like a hippo. Just have to say that.
Mario was always a little portly, though.
That is true. He's not the slimmest of plumbers, although plumbers don't have a reputation for being particularly slim.
Exactly. And this is a family-friendly channel.
Yes. Not gonna stereotype too much here, guys. So no catfish, but we are going to see Pod.
Yeah, and Pod's... It's a pretty straightforward and obvious play. You can see why Ben's making this, even though, you know, you get good big key placement in Pod, and you're looking at a potential really godly go mode dungeon. But
yeah,
Pod has progression statistically so often, and you've got a situation where you're still pretty light on items as far as finishing the seeds. So you're playing a percentages game here, and the percentages are pretty good.
in spite of all that, Hippo chose to go to Villager Outcast area first, and he's actually heading into Skull Woods, the last pendant dungeon. So he's gonna dip all pendant dungeons before going into a crystal one.
Yep, I guess he's just going all out with kind of the idea that we were talking about earlier. That you make one kind of out of the way play that your opponent doesn't, and it gives you a massive advantage if it works out. So we're about to see if it is.
Mm-hmm. Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's not what you're looking for. Since he found the Moon Pearl in Eastern, he knows Ben's done that.
Yeah.
So he's feeling like, right, okay, pendant dungeons have given me some success so far. So why don't I just go to this one early too? Get it out of the way, and then I know what I'm up against.
There's only one more item in Skull Woods. He will keep looking for it. I was wondering if he's just gonna... I was gonna say pass out. He's not passing out, but gonna walk out. Mario's exhausted. Oh, nice big key placement there for Ben.
Yeah, there it is. So that's one of those big keys you love to see when you're go-moding pod.
I don't know why it's so funny to me to see Mario push that statue around, but...
It does look out of place a little bit, doesn't it?
It does.
Oh,
no! The hand of death.
Yep. Well, of warping.
Yeah, true. On the other hand, though, if he took a death, it would be very similar.
Yeah, that's true.
I stand by my decision.
Yeah. All right, so going for it. Also going to recharge his magic, so a good play here by Hippo. And he gets a shield for his trouble, unfortunately for him.
So no pendant dungeons apart from Eastern paying off, unless it's a pedestal. But then it's not paying off because they're not defeating bosses there.
They're not finishing them, yeah.
You should have just been taken by the hand now. But okay.
Fair enough.
So he's most likely heading into the village outcast. May check, the bumper cable edge first just to see if something's there, but we'll see. Ooh, Bed with an untimely death. Oh, you freeze them with a bomb? I didn't even know that.
That is correct. Oh, does the fall off play? That is good when you get the bomb off. Yeah, those things. Oh, man, that's why I just avoid them. I just really don't like those beetles coming at you.
Yeah. That bomb play is interesting, though. He did fall down the second time intentionally, and he tried to do it correctly the first time, too, to get that set up.
That's right.
Ooh, powder?
Yeah, that's intriguing.
It's a nice safety and a potential fetch quest. He has the hammer, so it's on the line.
Yep, it sure is. Oh, wow, the double single arrow. I don't think I've ever seen that in the chess game.
It feels like getting the finger to like this.
Exactly. That is exactly what it was.
Oh, it's a horrible feeling.
Wow.
Well, at least Thieves Town has a crystal.
That's true.
And a lot of money.
Yeah, these guys not been having money troubles, that's for sure. Yet another full heart container. We've got to be almost out of those.
They should write like a how to gain rupees and influence people book, these two.
Yes, they should.
So we're gonna... Oh, I thought Ben already bombed that, but...
Nope, he sure didn't. He's setting up a death warp, but still lagging
Sank cart. Oh, okay.
Yeah, no. Burrito time.
Yes.
Oh, here he goes. Nice handy fire. ×2.
Wow.
Cooperative Dodongos for Ben.
Is that what they're actually called?
Yes, Dodongos.
Oh, this game and names. People are finding an unusual big key there, but we'll go with it.
Yeah. And Ben on his way to the Helmsor King, so he'll be the first one to pull off a boss. Now you see that the chest up there, he's leaving it, and the reason why is he's counted his keys. He knows that has to be a key.
Yes.
Because up ahead here is a locked door, and so if you used the key on the other door and had an item in there, that wouldn't make a whole lot of sense, would it? So
indeed, it would not.
Good awareness to understand the key logic in Palace of Darkness.
I also like the way he was pushing that statue. It's kind of an NMG way of doing that, which is kind of hard to explain now that we're not seeing it anymore. But it is a very efficient. It's a very efficient way of pushing a statue. In case you're practicing,
you just brush off it diagonally, and it saves a little bit of time on pushing.
If you have a statue at home, you can practice the same way of pushing it.
It's a good idea.
Yes,
we're getting full crowd participation.
I would recommend that.
Yeah. Oh, here you go, Kanban.
Yeah, the far-reaching, Oh wow, nothing in Thieves Town so far. Just money and stuff.
I mean, as you pointed out, we had a vanilla big key, so it's not like. And I mean, does anyone ever go mode Thieves Town? So it's not like, you know.
Yeah, true.
It's gonna make a massive difference, but yeah, you were hoping to find something in here going down.
Alright, so we're gonna have the Helmasaur fight from Bennett. He has silvers, man. This seed is making it easy. So 17 hits from the hammer and then 1 silver to the gem. I'm sure that's the way he's gonna finish the job.
Yep, and gets a fairly friendly fireball. If you're gonna get one, have it be way down there. Alright, he's through phase 1 and he's got it lined up.
There we go.
Perfect.
Now, if you only get the mask off and then kind of leave him, is he gonna say, like, you didn't finish the job?
I've never had him do that to me, but I don't know. Maybe.
That would be great. So, only getting a compass there, not a lot of fun. We're going to see this big here, and speaking of compasses...
Man. Unfriendly item placement so far, and Ben deciding to skip Catfish for now. Understandably, it's a long walk back out of there.
Yeah, I think there are actually faster ways to catfish than from pod.
Oh, definitely.
Well, there are in general, but not necessarily with the equipment he has now. But he'll probably get something better later.
Yeah, if he does a graveyard ledge check at some point with the mirror, that's one time. You know, it's a little bit more expedient to get over there. So yeah.
So Hippo is in the blind fight, and for a second I thought that wasn't a pun, but then I realized how dumb I was, and
it's always a pun.
The game gets a slow clap of duration from me.
Oh, and an immediate powder check.
Oh.
As Hippo yields absolutely nothing besides a crystal from Thieves Town. So tight on crystals again.
Yeah. I would give the slight edge to Ben as the pod crystal takes longer to get than the Thieves Town, and he did skip some stuff that Hippo has done that was completely unnecessary.
Yeah.
So all that 10-second escape lead for nothing. Wait, what?
What a play the Titans mitts on Magic Bat.
Oh, that is so nice to have in this area.
Yeah.
And in general. But but yeah, because when he's going to do Kakariko Village, he can do more stuff.
And yeah, just a great call to go ahead, take the time to drop down there before you head into the Village of Outcast. And there's your reward.
I can see the bat giving it away, though. I don't know what he needs gloves for. He's a bat, so...
It's true. It's like, why'd you wake me up? Oh, I don't need these. Get these out of here.
Maybe he was challenging Ben to duel.
Oh, and he cast down the gauntlets?
Yeah, no, he slapped like his forehead with this. Yeah. And he just took the gloves and left. That's kind of rude.
So in a way, pod actually paying off, since we did find that powder in there.
Oh yeah, Hippo can't even check it. I was like, when is he gonna check that? But yeah, that's gonna be a while.
Yep, unless he gets a mushroom and a cane of Samaria soon.
No, if Ben snaps his finger with those mitts. Okay, I'm not gonna. Never mind. So, yeah, Hippo checking Stompy, but he won't be able to do K45 because of that mirror lackage.
Yep. And just opting to avoid, well, he's not opting to avoid Jeremiah right now. He has to. We'll see if Ben chooses because he does have the choice to do that as well without the
He will.
mirror.
He will at least bring Jeremiah with him because he's already done pod and he just got the mitts. I can't see him not doing that if he's. Well, he doesn't have to go to Hype Cave though.
Yeah. So I don't know. You could see it either way. One intriguing possibility, we've now had it kind of doubly reinforced. We've got Bombos and we started with the Fire Rod and now we have Titan's Mitts. What does that mean? Can Ben on the spot.
I'm sorry, I was reading chat.
Ice Palace.
Yes.
You could have an Ice Palace.
I was about to say Myers. I'm so glad I didn't.
I'm so glad you didn't too. You need a flute for that.
Yeah.
And you don't need a Fire Rod or Bombos. Well, maybe Bombos, but yeah. So considering it wouldn't even be that you need a fake flipper to ice, you have the flippers too. I'm thinking that's got to be where the seed is leading.
That is some great deduction. We're gonna hippo going to pod first naturally, but ice is probably the next dungeon they're actually gonna try to complete.
There is, of course, always, and we'll see if this continues to fit with the theme Hippo's on, which is look for an out-of-the-way item that is going to grant me an advantage. If he decides to go up to Catfish.
I think he will. I think your theme is on the spot. We're gonna have a horrible room from Ben, especially when you don't have boots.
Oof, yeah. Good little sachet out of the way there. That was very nice. But no, Hippo is going against the grain now and headed straight to pod as well.
Pretty sure he'll do Catfish at some point, but you know, maybe he wants to have flute first or boots or something like that to get him there quicker.
Yeah, understandable.
So Ice Pal, I'm just thinking of well, except for pendant dungeons, Ice is really the only. Yeah, Ice is the only one we can do after pod.
That's true. And if nothing's there, because all the pendant dungeons are completable.
Ooh.
You've really got to start thinking, could we have a very early required pedestal?
Oh, I want Red Cane. I want Kendo Samaria to be on pedestal.
That would be an interesting one. And yeah, that could work. Give you access to Turtle Rock pretty early.
Actually, I want Shovel to be on pedestal.
Well, okay.
And then I want Cape to be in the shop. Okay, now we're gonna stop that. But yeah. Who doesn't like a fetch quest?
Exactly. And then Mushroom on Bumper Cave.
There we go. There we go.
Which leads to Book and.
I thought we were gonna stop there. Okay, but I didn't even think about the book. No, keep going. I just forgot about the book. So Ben is doing a full. Ben is doing a full clear of Thievestown.
He is.
Just like I didn't even mean to speak Italian there. I just kind of rambled on, and I had to go with it.
You glanced over at Hippo Sprite. You couldn't help yourself.
No. So there are a couple. Interestingly, there are a couple of rooms in some dungeons in this game you just never want to enter, and one was close to where Ben was, to the left there, going across that bridge. There's also one in Desert, next to the. I think it's the compass room, the larger room where you have one chest in the middle. That's
another trap room. That's right.
Yeah.
There's also the room if you go right side in Ganon's tower as Ben enters a blind fight and immediately gets on script.
Oh yeah, that's if you go right side gas tower and then you go up, kind of.
Yep,
yeah.
There's quick also work of blinds by Ben.
There's also a really weird room in well, two weird rooms in Turtle Rock where I've never been able to even enter into the second room. There's some sort of puzzle there, but I can't even solve it.
I'm not sure which one you mean, but
do you know one where we have one with the Pokey and you have to bonk a hole open instead of killing the Pokey?
Oh yeah, on the right side, the bomb.
Yeah, on the right side there's some weird stuff going on there.
Yeah, I want to say I never go in there, but I want to say that's just a resource room. Like you've got stuff under pop.
No, but you have to like. There's like some sort of puzzle you have to solve to
Hippo
even get access to it. Anyway, sorry. I'm gonna keep.
Similarly trolled by the helmet beetles like Ben was, but he manages not to get knocked off, so saves a little bit of time that way.
Yeah, good job by Hippo there. And Ben's gonna be able to do this check since he has the mitts.
Farame dropping the knowledge that it's a blue rupee room they were talking about, so...
Yes, but there's a room before the blue rupee room, and I can't get to the blue rupees, but doesn't matter.
Okay, well, fair enough.
We're not gonna... Chat, help me out. How do I get to the... No,
yeah. Let's learn vanilla Link to the Past. Alright, so Hippo has his powder. You have to imagine he's thinking, oh great, now I've got to go back over to Village of Outcasts.
And he does.
And Ben deciding to skip the frog check.
Yeah. Did he do the dig game though? I don't think he even did the dig game.
No.
Ben is... Oh, Hippo was about to go through the harmless way, but remember he had to stop and... Oh. Oh no, he's just taking damage. Yeah, that makes sense. He wants to get a good death setup. Alright, so they're kind of retracing each other's steps right now. Hippo's gonna finish Pod, Ben's gonna do the dig game, and then maybe he's gonna go and get the Jeremiah tour going for him. He's gonna find 300 rupees, I think, here, and probably not pick it up. Oh, Hippo got a full heart. No way. Okay, something happened there. He was setting up a death warp. I think he got a heart piece. Yeah, he did, and he got a full refill. Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh,
yeah, that's really uncool, isn't it?
And Ben likes to write stuff when he does this game, so... It was an M and something else that's a little bit less legible.
Alright, there we go. Finally got it.
You finally died.
Yes. Alright, so Ben just going to finish up. Since he doesn't have a tour to do with Jeremiah, he'll probably just, immediate save and quit.
Someone could clip that Hippo, what Hippo's doing now, post it to me in real life and get a bunch of karma.
Yes.
The struggle is real. So yeah, Ben is just gonna go straight to Jeremiah. After that though, it has to be Ice, if Jeremiah has nothing interesting.
Yeah, I think so. And to answer the Gaming Contrarian's question in chat, the references to the song Joy to the World, Jeremiah was a bullfrog. It's not actually what his name is. It's just one of those little jokes. That's not just educating for the chat. I had no idea. Yeah.
I thought his name was Jeremiah.
Oh. Nope.
But that would be too normal a name for this game.
That's true.
His name is probably Bibidoi or something like that. Like something weird.
Spoiler alert, the old man's name isn't Gary.
Well, that I assumed.
10 bombs from these explosive smiths, so...
Ben can fail the bomb 20 times now.
Yeah, we can, yeah. So, let's see.
Oh, he's not saving and quitting.
He's going to get the purple chest.
I don't think he's checked Skullwoods either.
Well, that's true. That's good.
I don't know if he wants to, but he might want to dip in there before going to Ice.
Yeah, it's certainly a reasonable thing to do. Ice is a big commitment. It's a crystal dungeon, but that's another one that runners especially, I almost feel like have an extra strong bias against Ice because it can be so annoying, especially when you only have a fighter sword, for example.
All the water stuff, Ice and Swamp, and to some extent Mire, people don't like.
That's true.
Also, petition to rename Mire to Swamp because it is a swamp.
But then what will we call Swamp Palace?
Water Palace?
Water Palace?
Water Temple? That doesn't have any negative connotation, does it?
No, not at all. Misery Mire...
Sorry, Hippo's about to not stay alive. Okay, there we go. He's fine.
Oh, he's totally fine. Well done. Misery Mire is alliterative, so...
Yes.
Do you really want to ruin that?
Well, it's... Yeah, I like that. You found my soft... You know me so well, Justin. So, yeah, we know we can get both items in Skullwoods without having to open like the big chest or fight Mothula. So Ben will probably not do that.
On the other hand, it's the green pendant.
Shahashalash. I was thinking the same thing. We're thinking so alike.
We are, and Hippo opted not to do it. So it's another place where we could see a twist in this seed, especially. You know, after no, but Ben's gonna save and quit, so no answer yet for us.
He had to think for a while.
Yeah, he sure did.
Huh. I guess. Well, hopefully it's going to ice now. Oh. Hippo's not going to ice. Ben is.
Hippo may be thinking about the green pendant. Well, of course, he does have the powder still to do, so maybe he's doing that right now.
What you thinking about? Just the green pendant. But yeah, I don't know. It's great being a commentator. I can just say things that pops into my head for the most part.
Yeah, because that's never how you commentate. Like, this is somehow different than usual.
It's just I'm not commentating. I'm just being me. I'm just here.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh yeah. Okay, yeah. He's checking. Okay, this is good. He doesn't have the hook shot, and no, not the hook shot. The mitts, and yeah, he can't go into ice without the mitts. So yeah,
right.
He has to do this.
So I wonder if he's thinking, all right, I'll do this, and then I'm going to green pendant check if there's nothing here. But now he's going to find the Titan's mitt.
Yes.
That may have been what Ben's thinking earlier was too. Although he still had all of Thieves Town.
So I just recently discovered that if you use the ice rod on a green guard, they freeze. But if you use the ice rod on a purple guard, you kill them, which is kind of weird.
On a purple guard?
Yeah, or no, the red. No, not red. You know, the ones that do 3. You need 3 hits instead of 2.
Okay, so a blue guard.
Oh, they're blue.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm colorblind. All right.
Maybe.
Huh.
Yeah, and it's kind of inconsistent. You know, like you can kill mini Moldorms with the ice rod. All right, Hippo going straight to Dark World Death Mountain. So another route divergence between these two guys.
Oh yeah. Huh.
Ben probably just thinking, I've already been up there once, and I'd like to skip a possible triple trip to Death Mountain with needing to go to Turtle Rock. So yeah.
Justin, you said triple trip.
I did.
Come on, Ben! Oh yeah, he gets it. That was really close.
It was. Nice recovery there. It's always annoying when you just can't quite get the rhythm right. Yeah. With that. You're able to move. Oh, the Cata Samaria is in the Super Bunny Cave along with the mushroom.
If Turtle Rock is Bombos, it might be tempting to dip it, but he doesn't have the ice rod though, so ugh.
That's true. You hate to go into a crystal dungeon with the specter of double dipping it, but oh man, it's a tough play not to make when you're up against someone like Ben, and you need to make plays to win. Well,
we'll soon find out what medallion it is, and chances are likely that he won't even be able to go in there.
Well, yeah, if he doesn't get the mirror, as we get Ether, if he doesn't get the mirror, he won't be able to anyway.
That's true. He's just going to be able to check. Huh. But he did get a second medallion.
He did. And he's also got Spike Cave, which might be a thought. It's not in logic, technically, but he's got plenty of resources if he wants to check it, and it's Quake anyway.
There we go. Well, those medallions were not useful for that.
Not for that. But the Canis Samaria may be an actual logic requirement for Ice Palace, technically.
Yes, that is true. No, Ben did the bomb jump, so he won't need it, but yeah.
And that's where Hippo's headed. So these guys, they're kind of dancing around each other's routing, but ultimately ending up at the same place over and over.
Oh, what? Oh, Ben has found all the items, I suppose.
Yes, he has.
He's just skipping that casually. I don't think I've seen that before.
Yeah,
it makes sense.
But ooh, and gets the bounce back with the hammer. It's one of the most annoying things, which is why I just don't do that, because...
Why is the hammer better to use than sword slashes?
It just gives you a smoother path, but if you don't dart up far enough, you end up bouncing off the staircase like he did. So
yeah.
it just depends on what your preference is.
So if anyone hasn't noticed, Justin's the expert here. I'm just asking all the dumb questions. So that's how we kind of play it off here. Well, not just play it off, it's true, but it works well. It's a good thing I have questions, and it's a good thing you have answers.
Absolutely. All right, so Ben, seeing as he's having to go into this fight with the fighter sword, says, yeah, I'll use Bombos, and I can use my Fire Rod a little bit before I then use a Blue Potion and probably use my Fire Rod even more. Oh, no, he's going to go Hammer first.
Oh, triple
Very
with Hammer.
Done. Yeah, and now that they're spread out. Oh, yes. Now that is a brilliant fight.
He didn't even have to use the bottle.
That was awesome. Well done, Ben.
Oh, and Kane is required.
Yep.
That is interesting news for Ben, though. That means that Kane has... Because he didn't have a lot of checks left to do before going into ice. Oh, but that's actually kind of dangerous, because that might... He may think that the Kane might be in a pendant dungeon now, that he hasn't checked. Well, it's only Tower of Hera that he hasn't checked. He's checked every other pendant item.
He's got one item in Hera. He's got 6 to check on East Dark World Death Mountain, so I'm thinking that's where he's headed. Plus, it's a long way to Hera.
Yeah, there we go. Well, he's going up, well, or down, well, sideways to the mountain.
There you go.
I'm gonna go.
Average of the two.
I'm gonna go climb this mountain sideways.
Yes, exactly. I'm going to scale it with a side step.
How else can you do it? I'm confused.
So were the programmers when they input the location of these caves.
Yes.
Now he's doing the full, I'm going to go check what Turtle Rock is, and if it's Bombos, open it play, which is sensible.
Yeah,
He's soon to discover Quake. And
will he go back into Hera though and get that item? Oh no, he will. So. No, he'll find the. Yeah. Of course, he'll find that.
He's going straight here. Also, would just like to take a moment to recognize our tracker today, Jigart.
Yes.
Who has made the intrepid decision not to mark Ben's tracker with Quake until now, because Ben didn't know what it was. That is using the tracker properly.
There we go. Props to the tracker. I could never be a tracker. I'm grateful for the people who wants to do that job.
I agree, and also, as someone who has tracked occasionally, it's just something that I find difficult. And I admire people for whom it seems like it's just a breeze. So yes. Thank you, Jigart.
And I'm surprised how many sign up to track, because we're happy for them.
Yes, we certainly are.
So Hippo is also going to be counting items. There we go. These runners are good.
Yep, nicely done.
Did you know that they're like in top 32 or something? They're really good.
It's almost like, there's some correlation there.
Yes.
All right, both guys getting trolled by the fire bar in that room. But yeah, this really, for an ice palace in which you needed to collect items, it was a quick ice palace.
Oh, yes. A lot of stuff they could skip. They didn't have to do ice tea room. They didn't have to do big key chest. Yeah. I don't think they even found a big key.
No, they didn't. So it's the beauty of, people say, you go into ice needing to full clear, you may as well just skip the bomb jump. Well, that right there is an argument against that train of thought. And Ben is going to do the check here of Spike Cave, technically out of the logic. So let's see what happens.
Meanwhile, Hippo with his cold stare fight, it is tricky. Like we saw, it could have been for Ben. He made it look really easy, but
sure did.
All right, we're gonna have a spin there. Oh, nice little setup there with the bottom. I like that.
And he goes straight to Fire Rod and gets a lot of double hits off of it, but then misses one shot. So he'll now wait to start doing some Master Sword spins, or some Fighter Sword spins, rather.
He's gonna remember that he has the bottle, and he's gonna keep going. And I did miss. We're gonna see. Okay, just some bombs there in the Spike Cave.
Yeah.
Very clean fight from Hippo as well.
Yep, very good. I like Ben's play on the Spike Cave there, even though it was out of logic right now, doesn't mean that it won't be in logic later.
Yeah, just get it out of the way. Oh, he's gonna turn the mushroom. No need to fake powder since he has powder.
Yeah, true.
In case it was unclear as to why.
Well, and not only is there no need to fake powder, that's already been checked anyway.
There are so many reasons not to do this.
Yes.
Sneaking that mushroom to the witch from behind. So yeah, there we go.
Meanwhile, Hippo maybe... No, he's just going to go a different route.
Oh. Huh. So what do we got? Because that cane doesn't actually do anything for us right now.
Well, we've got Ped. We've got Agina. We've got...
Agina! I forgot about that old man.
We've got Agina. What else do we have? We
have green
pendant. Yeah.
Charlosh.
Exactly. Boy, we're running out of stuff though, aren't we?
Yes, we are. Where's Ben going? Oh, purple chest.
Purple chest is another one, yeah. So Ben may be going to that. He may be going to Skull Woods to pick up the green pendant. Hard to say. We're about to
Catfish. Catfish.
Yeah. Catfish is one. Sorry. And bless you, Kanban.
Thank you.
You know, there's a little mute button down there in the corner.
I know. I had to use both. I had to use both hands to calm myself. I didn't really. It was kind of unnecessary, but yeah. Welcome to my domain.
Yes. Okay, we're getting a bumper cave check. Not that that's particularly useful at the moment, but could be good info.
Oh.
Cane of Burna, so now our Spike Cave is in logic, technically-ish.
Well, he has to find the cave.
Yeah, to get the cane.
So, yeah.
It's a stretch, but it's there somewhere.
Okay, I'll take it. I'll take it.
All right, Hippo, maybe making
the same. Is he doing the same? No. Oh. Oh, well, that's sync, though.
Yeah, and he's never done... the frog has Hippo.
No, he hasn't done the frog nor the peg. So it's synced now, but he's gonna fall a little bit behind again here with these checks. So catfish, green pendant, pedestal, purple chest. That's about it.
That's about it. We're very close. Oh,
and yet so far, no, I don't know.
Well, yeah. I mean, imagine these guys, though, have to do a blind pedestal pull, and they've touched all 3 pendant dungeons and have 0 pendant.
Oh, that's true.
What a seed.
Well, that's good.
That's scary. So, Agina check along with a purple chest. Good routing.
Oh, yeah. Again, I forgot about Agina.
It's easy, too, this late. An hour 2, and you're checking Agina.
I like how he shot that bird. I always want to do that. It's not that it matters, but you just want to do it. Like, he won't move away. It's so annoying.
Just get him out of here. Man, this is intense. I like this. As annoying as this is for a runner, and it is.
Yeah.
You're watching. This is joy. This is just pure joy as the hunt continues.
So if let's see what Agina has first before I make any more predictions, or else I'm just gonna look bad. Okay, good.
Ooh.
So if we want this to be Ped, don't we?
We sure
so
do.
if Ben goes to catfish and Hippo goes straight for the Ped play or something, we could. Oh, that's not gonna happen though. I'm trying to see how Hippo can maybe get some time back from all what's happening right here.
That would really be the only way, and that's just so... That's basically the possible benefit of gaining a couple minutes back versus throwing away the race.
Yeah.
I just don't see how you could make that play. If he had gone ahead and grabbed the before, then sure. Then you can see it. But not in this situation, I don't think.
Oh, so no, he's going to have to do purple chest.
Yeah, he's going to do purple chest.
Again, it looks like they sync up, but they don't.
Yeah. They keep meeting.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Oh! They're both going to do green pendant.
Very interesting.
Well, it has kind of like, you know, here's the fire rod, you know, here's a sword.
It's true.
Here's a big 20. No, never mind. But yeah.
Either one of these guys could have done this half an hour ago.
Yeah.
They were right here.
They're both doing the same thing though. Like, so if it's like, it's not going to save or gain any time for either, like compared to the other, unless you have like an excellent moth fight or something. But yeah.
Hippo still got that hole at purple chest and Agina, but yeah, if he's never inclined to go back to those because he gets progression here, then he's gained kind of the time he lost back.
Yes, this is good for Hippo if it's the right play.
It is, and it's also good for Hippo if Sahasrara has nothing and Ben is minded to go all the way back around to Hera.
Oh yeah, Ben is gonna have to have that Hera in the back of his mind.
He must, and so yeah, I mean this Hippo doesn't know it, but it's kind of vital that Sahasrara not have the item.
Well, it depends though, because if Ben just goes to Catfish instead, then it's there, and
That's
Hippo
true.
goes into Purple Chest. So it really depends on how they react to the information they're given here.
Yeah.
But either way, Hippo really wants to send Ben up that mountain.
Yeah, for sure.
He's deserved it.
And how in the world Ben is managing to get hammer strikes with upward hitbox? And
Hippo too.
Wow.
He got one that got cancelled too. Oh wow.
Well done by both. I absolutely despise trying to swing that hammer upward at anything. And these guys just nailed it.
I think you saw me play a Plando a couple of days ago during this fight, and it was pretty sad with the hammer.
It is, isn't it?
All right, so oh yeah, no, Hippo's gonna do purple hair. So now we really don't want the green to have anything. This makes sense though. This is good routing from Hippo actually.
And he may have just given himself an edge by using that bumper.
Yes, he's gonna win now, that's for sure. He's a winner in my heart by using that bumper. No matter what happens.
All right, this is a moment of truth.
All eyes glued to Ben's part of the screen as he will check Sahasrara's item.
It's a blue boomerang! So,
yeah.
Now what?
I'm a llama again! So it's nice, but yeah.
Oh, he's making the play.
Oh no, Ben, you're doing it. Okay, so we know Tower Hera is nothing. Actually, it's either this or Catfish. It's either this or Catfish.
Or Pedestal.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, this is Pedestal, because he has nothing else to do in here.
Yeah.
So,
oh, man.
Hippo needs to go check Catfish, and it needs to be Catfish for him to catch up. But it is Catfish, so never mind. That pun didn't even work, so I'm gonna stop myself.
Okay.
It's not a catfish. Well, he's gonna catch the... Okay, sorry. All right, so this is gonna be interesting. We know that Hippo's not gonna get anything from this purple chest, and we have no idea what he's gonna do after. Well, he hasn't checked. He hasn't checked his green pendant yet.
That's true.
It's gonna become White Mario. Oh, he hasn't checked the Geen either.
Yeah, that's right. So you still gotta do that. But then, yeah.
Okay.
What's the play?
Let's say it's on Catfish.
Yeah.
After Ben pulls that pedestal, will he go to Catfish or will he go up to Tower of Hera?
Well, he has to go to Hera before he can pull the pedestal.
Oh, that's right. So, so Hippo really wants this to be Catfish.
Yeah. He really, really does. Especially because he's already continued in Hera and didn't finish.
Yes.
So worse.
How much does Hippo want this to be Catfish?
Yeah. I think there's close to a 0% chance he's going to want to go to Hera again. So...
But he will already go to Sahasrara now, so he's going to be close to Eastern. So, we'll see.
I know, it's routing in situations like this that I'm not sure there's a right answer until you know what the answer actually is.
Oh, wow. Well, this sure is an interesting seed. I haven't seen a pet seed in a while, and this is as close to it as we're going to get. It might even be a pet seed.
For the first time in centuries, we may have sun shining down on the Lost Woods.
Hippo, where are you going? Are you going to go to that place where you can go to the Dark World? Or are you going to go into Eastern?
He's going into Eastern.
Oh, he can still go this way to go to that other place.
Not
Does he go down or up? He goes up. He goes Eastern.
Up. Yeah, that's true. I guess he could have done that. Gone down to the pegs.
Yeah, this is bad for Hippo, as you said. He's already done. Well, if it's the right play, it's the right play. He's just going to be behind, but it's better than... It's so fun if it's catfish, though. I'm actually hoping for it to be catfish now, just to troll the players. So we'll see what happens.
Yes, we will.
All right, we have potentially a slight technical issue at our end here. Sorry, guys. But... Oh.
Yeah.
Well, stream is still working, so I'm just going to watch that. We're going to be commentating a little bit behind now for a little bit. So yeah, Ben is going to head up to that tower. We know we know this is going to take some time. They don't have the boots, and he's going to have to be in that basement for a while until we find some answers. Hippo doesn't get the good room there.
Yeah, it's easy to just be off by a couple pixels and trip that spawn. All right, so yeah, Ben, of course, now that's one slight advantage Hippo has. He's not going to have to go back down to the basement, but I mean, he is making an extra trip that he could have avoided had he just gone ahead and finished the dungeon at the time.
Yes.
Ben setting up a death warp. Gonna have to be a little bit cautious, although, well, now he's got red mail, so not really. These tiles do one full heart, so you can actually get really close to death and still have some leeway. So that's good. And all right, we've got our live stream back as Ben makes it into the room with the chest and Hippo finishes up Armis Knights. Now, Ben has red mail and 1.5 hearts, so he's going to just go back up and
take a death.
Take a death very slowly with about 5 hits from Moldworms.
Yeah, the red mail, if you play the game vanilla, red mail is the last item you get, basically. And it is a very powerful item. So
yeah, it sure is. All right, so Ben heading where Hippo's already gone, but he's going to have the benefit of...
Yeah, Hippo's going to catch up a little bit here. He doesn't have to be in the basement.
Yeah, but he's still got to go all the way around to get there, so it's still a slow trip.
Yeah, but it's not like he stopped trailing as far behind because of this.
It does help. Yeah, there's no coffee break for him.
Sorry, Hippo, no second coffee break.
Exactly.
Or tea if he's British.
Either.
Oh, Ben not doing the bomb jump.
Yeah, which is fair. Just take it easy. It's a slightly slower strat, but it's also 100% safe.
Like, they look like they're quite far away from each other now, but with this, not having to do that coffee break, Hippo is really not that far behind now.
No, and I mean, this will undoubtedly be a match of small margins in all 2 or 3 games, depending how far we get. But no, I mean, this just demonstrates it. They're an hour, almost 15 in. They've taken wildly different routes at times. Of course, they're being forced into plays by the linearity of the seed, but here they are, seconds apart, as the possibilities close down to, you know, that last place you could have checked.
And even Hippo not having to do that big gear chest helps him a lot too.
Yeah, oh yeah, definitely. He can just dash right up.
So if anyone's kind of like tuning in right now, these players are getting the 3 pendants to see if Pedestal has anything. The only other place they haven't checked is Catfish. So Catfish could have progression. They could all get trolled by the seed now, and Pedestal has nothing. We don't know. And even though we love Pedestal, I for one kind of want to see it on Catfish, just to see their reaction.
Exactly. I mean, we're gonna get our pedestal check, so the hype is real, regardless of what's there.
Oh
and
yeah,
here it comes.
Someone put out in chat. I agree. I want Quake to be the next item they get. That would be wonderful.
Quake would be something. That would be a remarkable item. I think that's probably the best possible item that they could even get.
Indeed. All right, so we're about to find out.
Yes, we are.
So Hippo with a nice clean troll fight there. But Ben going to that forest. Shovel, mushroom. No, they already have mushroom. Book. So many good things they could get.
Well, we will soon find out as.
Oh, here we go.
On pins and needles, the blind pull of the pedestal by ajneb174, and it yields. Oh, the flips!
There we go.
Finally,
it's real.
Sun, for the first time in centuries, comes to the Lost Woods, and you know what that sun on plants means, don't you, Kanban?
I do know what sun on plants means.
Yes, photosynthesis.
That's right. All right, so we're gonna be able to listen to the music from the flute to free the duck, and to bask in the light of the sun. All right. This opens up basically one thing, and that's Mire and the Mire area, and they have the cane, and they will be able to complete it.
Yeah. Yes, they will, and it would be funny if Mire is also Quake, and then Quake is on Catfish. Hippo hammering the pedestal, pulling.
That would be hilarious. That means that Catfish and Hippo, you don't have time to hammer it that much. You gotta keep going, dude. You're behind. Not by much though.
He thinks he's more behind than he is, I think.
Yeah, but then his opponent also had to do this, so he can't be that far behind. You know what I mean?
He did, however, have the opportunity to beat every single pendant dungeon.
Oh yeah, that's true.
And didn't. So I think he's already nervous, and then you add in the fact that it's in very nearly the last place you've checked, and it's the pedestal. You're gonna feel behind no matter what.
So,
boots. And boots.
There we go. He's gotta go really fast. So we haven't actually seen what's there yet.
No.
And he doesn't care. He's just gonna go there. Oh, Quake could be like Bonkrocks now, or King's Tomb.
Exactly. Oh my goodness.
What is this scene? Dude, we've been saying from very early on that this feels like a Plando. This feels more and more like a Plando for every second.
Oh my goodness. Unbelievable.
And please be Catfish.
Yes.
Please not have the boots matter at all. Oh, mirror.
So they keep opening up.
Now he can dip swamp. Yay!
Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's true. Well, not just dipping, he can finish.
No, he doesn't. Yeah, he has to hook shot. Never mind.
Yeah. But wow.
This is hilarious.
Oh wow.
I love how the flute didn't go to Mire. Oh yeah, and Hippo already checked it, so he's actually gonna save a little bit of time there. Ben was so sure that it couldn't be Quake. He didn't even check it. Oh, and okay, so they got the mirror, which so there's a bunch of other locations that open up now.
Oh yeah, there's a few. I mean, it's not a bunch, I wouldn't say.
Well, it's Cape 45. There's
Graveyard Ledge and
no, not Bamboo's Tablet. Not the book. Yeah, I guess you're right. And all of Swamp.
And well, I know. I thought you meant overworld locations.
Yeah.
And then you also have so you gain access to 2 dungeons, Swamp and Desert Palace, which is probably what Len's going to do now.
Yeah, good point.
And you just got the boots, so you know you can finish it. So you may as well.
Oh, this seed is glorious.
It really kind of is. This is amazing.
And they're like 1 hour 20 minutes in, and they have 3 crystals. Oh wow.
Yeah, 3 crystals, 3 pendants.
you don't see that every day. I also like how they got the 3 crystals before any pendant.
That's true. Yeah.
Wow, I couldn't even have made this plan though. This is awesome.
This is too brilliant. I love it.
Yeah, so Hippo going there as well. I don't know if he did the checkerboard check actually.
No, he's going to go ahead and do desert first. And since he's already, I mean, they've done Agina, so he can actually exit desert and just run over to checkerboard cave, do it that way.
They've both done Agina. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So it's, you know, just a different routing choice.
Oh, big key.
And we already know there's a heart on the torch, so this was never a boots required desert, but you probably weren't ever going to step foot in here without them. The way this
well, yeah, no, because you need it. Well, unless they find the book in. Well, no, unless book is on catfish. That's like the only way that could have happened.
Right. And so, yeah. Amazing stuff.
Now I'm actually kind of curious if catfish has something. It's not.
Well,
it could have Quake still.
He could. He could be a vanilla Quake fish.
There's not often I'm more excited about Quake on catfish than something on pedestal, but I think I am right now.
Yeah, it's fair enough. That's really about all that's left for us. In fact, it is.
No, there's K45.
No, I mean as far as items to go mode. So.
Oh yeah. Quake, yes. No, Ice Rod. Ice Rod.
That's true. Yeah, we do have Ice Rod left as well. So.
We always have Ice Rod left.
Yeah, indeed. Even in a seed like this. So, yeah, I mean, we're getting close. But, yeah, I mean, imagine it does come down to that play after they both avoided it for so long and one of them just decides, oh, fuck, and has something.
Yeah. And the thing is, this seed is so linear. Like, even if they had some early diversions, it's like forced them down to this path. So, I don't think they will be, like... I don't think one of the players will finish by that much compared to the others, unless something catastrophic happens.
No, this has been way too linear, and they've been driven to way too many of the same points for there to be too much separation there.
Yes. So Ben is going back in?
Yeah, he needs to check the big chest.
Oh, they didn't find an item.
That's right.
Oh, Hippo, you can use silvers in this fight.
It's probably a wise move too, because you don't have to wait for your magic to.
Ah, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, bummer.
Silvers can be a bit laggy in this fight, but there we go.
Hey,
no, that's almost as good.
That is pretty good. You're
wow,
right here. You still have the sparkles. Do you just jump into Meyer?
Oh yeah, they have the setup.
Yeah.
And they have the silvers, so it's not that difficult of a mire either.
No, even with the fighter sword, you're fine.
Huh. So they're only looking for Ice Rod now.
Yeah.
So this is like one. So there's still some potential. There was like left side swamp versus non-left side. If Ice Rod is there, stuff like that can still make a difference.
That's true. And now the people in chat saying that an Ice Rod catfish would be better than a Quake catfish. Well.
Oh, I agree.
You are definitely going to get your wish, potentially, one way or the other, because it's not a Quake catfish, so...
That's true.
See.
The sprint of... No, never mind. Almost. I like how Ben was setting up a sprint.
He was, but... He was trolled by... You know, the Wizrobes, they like to just have the slightest different patterns.
Oh, yeah, true.
And it just screws you up. Is what ends up happening.
They do have the cane to help them a bit, but that's not the weapon of choice for today, so...
Yeah, and you know, with the Ice Rod being what it is, which is dependent on absolutely nothing, there is no strategy you can take here aside from best routing practices to find it.
Yeah.
And so it's... This situation, I mean, it's susceptible to a gamble, which we saw Hippo doing early. And so I wonder if we'll see it again. Now, it made sense that he would just dive in here, as would Ben, coming right out of getting Quake in Desert Palace. But what the next play is, I mean, if you're talking by the numbers, it's Swamp Palace.
Ben is go-moding this. Ben is totally go-moding this.
Interesting.
I wasn't even paying attention.
Yeah, maybe he feels behind.
Yeah, that might be so.
Under the circumstances, you could see why he might think that.
Yeah, he had to double dip Tower Hera, stuff like that. Well, not really that much, but yeah. Huh. I was like, why isn't he doing the glitch? And then it's like, oh yeah, because I'm dumb. That's the reason for a lot of things in this world. Oh, hippo! Oh, wow. What if Ice Rod is like Big Key Chest Meyer, you know? Or everyone's favorite catfish, but still. They're just hoping for that Ice Rod to be in Turtle Rock at this point.
Well, there is that.
They technically need another sword.
They do, but they've covered so much of the world already that, you know, they're bound to be in front of them. There's almost no way to avoid it anymore. Nicely done by Ben.
Beautiful Vitreous.
Yep.
Now, did Hippo need that he does?
What?
No way. What is the seed? So, it's like it's being the meanest seed for longest time, and it's like, it's okay, guys. You get everything you need now.
And at 1 hour 25, just short of 26, Ben has entered go mode with Hippo behind him.
I almost want to start the GT game now, but we're not there yet.
Like, no, we've got a little ways to go.
We got 2 dungeons to clear. But this is going to be good news. Well, I don't know if it's good news for Hippo, but he's going to be happy seeing the Ice Rod there, I think, knowing that he doesn't have to check all over the place. Wow, can you imagine how much trash that's left in this seed? You know what I mean? Like, in Swamp and Ganon's Tower, there's going to be so much... Like, they've gotten so much stuff. We even know where the King of Burna is. Wow, it's going to be so many big 20s that they're never going to find. Alright, so we're going to have Ben head into Swamp. Hippo is probably also going to go Swamp. There's no point going Turtle Rock first, because you want to do Turtle Rock right before Ganon Tower, since it's really close. You can just head on over. But they will go mode everything. They don't even need the big key to finish the Swamp. Go moding a Swamp and not go moding a Swamp is quite some difference. And actually, I'm gonna mark down the time here. So he goes 1:27:15 in. Let's see when Hippo goes in to see what the time difference is. It's gonna be like a minute and a half, maybe just a minute, something like that. No, maybe I'm being too mean here. I think it's even less. We'll see. Yes, that's true. They don't need big key for Swamp. Unless I'm completely mistaken. So for anyone who was gone for a second, Ice Rod was on Vitreous. It's about to say Lanmoas, but that's not true. Oh, nice swag hammer strats. Okay, so I said 1:27:15, and I said 1 minute, which is, well, I actually said a minute and a half, but this is going to be really close. So I'm doing some calculations here, Justin, and how... So it's
55 seconds.
Yeah, 54, but I'm not gonna...
Fair enough. All right. So, yeah, what I think we might see in here is kind of like a pseudo-go mode, because they still need that sword. So
that's true.
So probably check the chests that are kind of along the way. Oh, and Hippo's even checking the bomb one here.
Ben did as well.
He did, okay. So
yeah.
He's having a little technical trouble.
Oh, and the big key there is they're probably, not just probably, they are gonna check the big chest then.
And yeah, interesting, because you know this one's pretty out of the way when you think about it.
Yeah, the Ben one, yes, I agree. So Hippo might skip that one and gain a little bit of time.
He may. But we've still got 5 item locations in front of us. This one, there's 2 downstairs, and then 1 in the waterfall room, and then the boss
I think Ben is gonna check every other chest except for left side, of course. Just judging by his routing here, it seems that he wants to check those.
Definitely, and he's been fortunate so far on the dungeon item concentration. We'll see if that changes here.
He is Ben. So let's see where Hippo goes. He goes there as well. Huh.
Interesting.
Yeah, I don't know if
I know you don't want to miss it, but yeah, it's interesting. And a compass, they don't want to see that.
There are 3 swords left and very few locations they can be in. So yeah, I'm surprised they're not skipping more. Because they only really need Master Sword. Like, they have silvers, so Ganon fight, even with Master, it's not going to be too bad.
Alright.
So, and also, actually, I can kind of see this. They would like a sword for Argus fight.
There's no
That might
doubt.
be why. That might be why they're checking extra much here.
Well, I mean, that's true, but... Alright, Ben doing...
Very nice.
Spin strats with doubles. It's
Very
about as
cool.
expedient as you can get with the fighter sword.
Wow, that guy is still blue.
Yeah, it's because Argus was trolling and moving really fast to annoys you. It annoys you anyway, but then if you have a fighter sword that you have to do spins with, it's even worse.
Argus' way of moving fast, though, is like a snail feeling that a turtle is moving fast. But yeah, I see what you mean.
That's true, but then you're in this crappy water and you can't move either.
You're trapped here with me, boy.
Exactly.
That's what it sounds like, by the way.
Yes, because he's a pirate squid eye thing. Alright, so map and crystal above head at 131.15.
I think they found both the compass on the map, which means there are 2 items left side, actually.
Yeah, they did.
Now, are they becoming blue because they're holding their breath? Maybe they need like to be close to Argus to live or to breathe. So when we pull them away, they like instantly get into like this state where they can't. This is very dark. I'm sorry.
That's all right. They deserve to die.
Yes, to be hit with a hammer or to be spun with a sword.
Exactly. Now that is this difference in fight strategy is going to gain Ben some time because the hammer strat, because of the menuing, is significantly slower.
Especially in a
one at a time.
Yeah, and in race mode, like you can get a faster menu if you're just playing casually, but in race mode, this menu has to be slow. So that makes this a lot slower compared to a casual fight.
Actually, doing it this way, he's only doing 2 inputs per switch, so he has it the same as in casual. But
no, I mean how fast the menu comes up and down.
Oh,
you can change that when you play casually.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, I gotcha.
So we're gonna enter the Rock of Turtles.
Yes, indeed.
Maybe Michelangelo will be there? Sorry. So it was quick for both, huh?
Yeah, and Quake the medallion hidden away.
I know Fire Rod was the last item they would find, but I would still say Quake was the troll item this seed.
You mean Ice Rod?
Yeah, I mean Ice Rod, yeah. So Ice Rod wasn't trolly because it was on Vitreous.
That's true. It was behind a required boss. So
yeah,
I mean, it's funny how everything fell together in the mire area just immediately.
Yeah, Seed of Myers. Or Swamp, as I'm going to call it. Move away, Dead Rocks. Right.
Hippo getting trolled by being in a straight line over empty space, so the hookshot didn't engage.
I'm also worried that my commentator is becoming a robot, but hopefully it's okay.
No.
Okay. Justin for human president.
Yeah, not the.
Ooh, yeah, you might want to check your mic settings.
No, I was just me doing a robot voice.
That's really good. I didn't know you could do that. All right. Hey, you want to hear my robot voice? That's good. That's good. That's a good line there, Justin.
Well, trying to think. So we already mentioned catfish. Now that I turn, the potential for catfish sword is there.
I kind of don't want to say anything, but you really have to check your microphone. But it's hilarious to listen to right now.
It's my internet, actually.
All right, there we go. It's a little bit better now.
Yeah, it's just my connection for whatever reason. But yeah, so we've got catfish could have a sword, but we've got an awful lot of locations in front of us now.
Yes, we do. We do.
Including all of Ganon's tower.
Yeah, and that's what I think. Like, I would probably mostly go mode Turtle. Well, Turtle Rock isn't really that different. Yeah, never mind. Doesn't even make sense to go modding Turtle Rock, but you have to check Ganon's tower basement anyway, and there's probably gonna be a sword there.
The odds are certainly good.
This might be one of those rare instances where we want to check the big chest in Ganon's tower.
It could happen, yeah. Absolutely.
Oh wow, Laser Bridge is not in logic.
Yeah, that's true. So
well, maybe catfish could have cave, or left side swamp or something.
That's true.
They've skipped a lot now, so.
And there could also be a non-required sword on the laser bridge.
Yeah, that's true.
So it's still worth a check, but that's a very interesting point. After all this, and laser bridge isn't in logic, we're gonna get a mimic cave check.
Here we go. Hippo's gonna go into the worst room in the game, arguably. Oh yeah, and we see why.
Yeah.
Oh, go away.
Yep, every time. Just 20 rupees in Mimic Cave.
Like, I see stuff in Mimic Caves less than I see on Pedestal, to be honest.
Yeah, I think that's probably supported by the data, or at least it's very close.
Fiesel, to the rescue, let us know. It's always kind of comic when I see a small key in a big chest. It just looks out of place in there. Like, had all that room all by himself.
That's true. It's a little tiny key.
No.
A big, comfortable, king-size bed for the key.
He's so cute, a little tiny key.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, Hippo's gonna skip it.
And he's making the right play. We know that. Man, that is a tough call.
Yes.
Right now.
Did it without blinking. He has no heart. Or, yeah. So, will he skip Mimic Cave too?
Yeah, he will, and he'll skip the big chest. My goodness.
He's skipping. Big chest had nothing, did it? Like 20 rupees or something.
Yeah, it was a small key, wasn't it?
Hippo gaining time. He's actually pretty close now. That saved a lot of time.
Yeah, this is crazy.
As Chad pointing out, logic is weird.
Yeah, and with
you're
the key
fine.
being on Laser Bridge,
You're fine, Hippo. You're fine. Keep going.
With the key being on Laser Bridge, that means Trinex is also not in sequence right now for these rounds.
Oh, that's true.
There's
book.
The book, which also this is so Catfish very well may have the cape. It's almost down to that.
Or a shield, because they... Oh, no, don't go that way. Okay, nice save from Hippo.
Yeah, nicely done. Yeah, that's true. It could definitely be a shield, since they've now found the second one. I definitely think an Ether Tablet check is in order, but you can't get a sword out of it unless you already have another sword. So...
Oh, wow, that's true.
Its usefulness is debatable. As Ben enters the Trinex fight.
Careful, Hippo, you don't want to die. Okay, there we go. He's not even going to check the rest of the Laser Bridge. Well, he's so low on hearts, and he was struggling with those 2 bridges already, so
Yeah,
that's
but
understandable.
He's absolutely gambling here, and it's paying off for him so far.
Oh, careful! There we go. 3.5 hearts to Trinex is going to be interesting with a fighter sword.
It'll be 4.5.
You are correct, my friend.
But still, pretty interesting, even with red mail. Ben making quick work of Trinex with the hammer.
They are exactly 1 Trinex fight apart from each other.
Yeah, it's not much of a margin. And that's...
So this could totally come down to against tower routing, not just because of the big key, but also because of that sword.
Hey, we've got a game to play.
Oh yes, we do. Let's start that. I'm gonna start it. I never started.
Okay.
Yay! All right. So there are 22 locations for this big key to be in. Also, maybe some locations for the sword, but we're not gonna count that. And you just pick a number between 1 and 22, and if you are correct, also the first one to be correct, you will I can't talk. You will get your name on a leaderboard if you've donated at least 250 bits or subscribed to one of the speed gaming channels. Yes, did it.
You got it.
You know, speedrunning this game can be hard, but talking about it, ooh, that's so much more difficult.
No, it's not. Come on.
Yeah, Ben is not even checking ether because he can't even get the item from it.
It would be useful if a sword was there, because then you would have
we need to... Did someone stop it?
You're good. Don't worry.
All right, I'm good. Whew. Whew. So it's not the first 2, unless I completely missed something.
And we had 140 and about 40 seconds for Ben entering. And we have the big key on the torch.
Oh wow, but
so we are going to have a search now.
Yeah, are we though? Like, we could gamble that the sword is on the climb. That's a huge
gamble.
Oh, but Hippo might go for it once he sees this. He doesn't know if he's behind or not, though. I think he thinks he's behind, but so does it seem Ben does, so it's really hard to say.
Another key. A single rupee.
The rupee! Oh, shovel!
A shovel.
What is this? This feels like Insanity, where you like dip the basement and have to go back out again. That is
yeah. And congratulations, by the way, to plain old Jim, who was the first to answer number 3.
Not exciting, Jim. Oh!
Nope.
There we go. Paying off.
Wow. There it is. So a technical go mode, even though we called it.
Yeah.
Technically, go mode came after the Ganon's Tower big key at 1 hour 42 minutes.
All right, so Hippo's just gonna follow suit here. He's not gonna do anything crazy, unless he like leaves when he finds the shovel. But I really doubt that.
That would be an amazing play, like for the theory behind it, but probably not too advised.
No. He's gonna have to
Even
kill
if
these.
Feel minutes behind.
Wait.
Oh, he's mirroring out.
Oh no, Hippo, what are you doing?
He's going right side.
Oh
no.
Hopefully there's a sword there.
So close. He was so close to a sword.
This can't be faster even if there is a sword there. So
that's true. Now
this is just bad.
Mathematically, you can see an argument here. You're about to go check 4 chests.
Yeah. But then again, though, by the time he checks these 4 chests, he basically would have had 4 chests.
He would have done probably 5, yeah. So
yes, it's kind of a weird gamble. This allows him to go full right to keep going, though, and then probably find something. But that one chest he really wants won't be full right either.
Exactly.
All right, we're having some internet issues here again with Justin, unfortunately. Oh, but there's a sword.
Whoa!
All right. That is so good for Justin. For Hippo. It's good for you too, but it's better for Hippo. Sorry, man, but it is.
That's okay.
So there we go, Ben with the slash setup. I don't even know if that's a setup or just some random slashes, but I'm gonna.
No, it is a setup.
All right. Me being so smart. All right, so now it's all down to Ganon Tower execution, and they are close, but
close.
this is a lot of time for Hippo to make up. It's gonna be very hard. One Ganon fall though, and it's very close.
Yeah. You're going to have a slightly more difficult Moldorm 2 than usual as well with the sword.
Yes.
You might also have a situation if one runner just skips chests up here and the other doesn't and just happens to pull a tempered sword.
Yeah. That means that all swords were in Ganon's tower.
Well...
Alright, so again, losing Justin there a bit. Oh, half magic. That's nice. Not really necessary, but nice.
That's really nice with Master Sword.
Yeah, well, they have silvers, but yeah. Alright, he's gonna check this last chest. He wants to find Tempered, just finds the map. Of all places for that map to be in. Oh well. There's one more chest that Ben is gonna check this whole game, if he doesn't hover, and he won't. This is one time hovering would be nice, if you can get it, because this fight is a little bit long with the Master Sword. Nice land molars from Hippos there, though. Oh, Hippo. It's not plural. It's only that one guy.
Very nice Moldorm fight.
Alright. Ben, don't spoil anything in chat. They haven't seen it all yet. Alright, so we're gonna have a geometry lesson. Justin, can you hear me?
Yes.
Alright, I can hear you mostly. It's better.
Okay. Well, with that.
Ooh, a single? Baby, a single! That's only good if you're looking for a partner, I guess.
Nice job. Blue ball sequence there.
Oh, there we go. Gets the double.
Nearly a triple.
So, very good Aga fight there from Ben.
Yes. Nicely done. And off to Ganon.
Indeed, follow the bat. This isn't the bat that gave him the gloves. Oh, maybe it is. And now he's finishing the duel.
That's a very good call.
It makes sense.
It does.
You took my gloves. Give them back to me. We'll see what he has to say. Oh, he wanted me to join him. Okay, this isn't the same one then.
Nicely done.
So we want to have 12 spins. Well, no. Yeah, 12 spins. It's
12. He's got half a dozen, now 7.
Oh, and Hippo takes a fall.
Oh.
That was a double.
And he got him on to the next phase. Very nicely done by Ben. That's a tough thing to do, and he gets a nice double in there. Finishes off with a single and avoiding the bats.
Was that 5? I think it was...
I think it was around that, and he'll get the rest here easily.
Yeah, it's a good spawn.
Alright, so he's all set. Can absorb the bat damage because of the red mail.
Oh yeah. Red mail, very nice to have in this fight. Ooh, takes a little bit more damage there. He's just got to be careful not to fall down. That's the most important one. I think he has some stuff in bottles too, actually. But
he does. So, yeah, the main thing is just not fall.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that was actually close. He was standing on top of those tiles.
It was a little bit. All right, he's on to the final phase. You've still got to be careful because of the recoil spins. Gets in an early arrow.
Yeah, so just gonna be one. Oh, almost got the... He didn't even... Yeah.
You don't need the torch glitch. You can actually triple here if you get some really good contact. Just missed it.
Yeah. But yeah, it just needs one more hit with the arrow here, and he's gonna be fine. There we go.
There it is.
And also, don't fall down here.
Definitely advised to not fall down here.
So yeah,
That's
that
what
was
GG's out to bed.
indeed. That
He
was
finishes
one.
with an official time of 1 hour, 49 minutes, 13.
Yes, that was one long seed.
Sure was.
And Hippo with slightly louder music, so I'm gonna have to tune down that slightly. Hippo's gonna have to do this Ganon fight now as well. Let's see, we know he's gonna get the same setup, and he gets the double setup there as well. So very nice. This is only the first game out of 3. I just want to point this out. So this does not mean that Hippo's out of this. He has another chance, well, 2 other chances to beat Ben and come back.
He does, and in fact, the first of those chances will come on Wednesday, rather.
All right.
At the same time.
So we have Ben here. I think we're gonna pull him in. Does that sound good, Justin?
Yes, it does.
All right. Hello, Ben. How are you doing?
Hey, I'm doing alright, thank you.
Congratulations on this run.
Thanks.
That was quite a path, wasn't it?
It was pretty bad.
I still want to know what Catfish has.
I want to know also.
I don't know how much you've spoken with Hippo, but he did the exact same thing and also skipped Catfish.
We talked out a bit after the end of the race. I knew he was kind of doing the same play. I knew he really doesn't like Catfish. So that's kind of why when I had only Catfish or the pad left and I ride him, I was like, yeah, let's go all the way. Let's go for the pad.
Oh, Hippo takes a fall there actually in the Ganon's fight. He's going to have to redo it.
Yeah, that's actually when he forfeited, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, so it seems. He's just standing there now.
Yeah.
So we have the official confirmation of the forfeit there.
Right, but it was a really close race. Sorry, you were talking about the seed, Ben. We interrupted you.
Yeah, the seed was pretty awful, but I was thinking that he put it the same, at least for the pendant plays. I was like, I feel like he didn't finish any of them like I did, because he had to gamble first.
Yeah.
So
the one thing Hippo did that you didn't, he was checking a little bit more of out of the place one-off locations. He was like kind of gambling, hoping to find something to give him an edge, and he didn't really. Like he went to the basement of Tarahera right away instead of leaving first time.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that's right. Now, but I'm curious, Ben. So yeah, you were saying kind of your familiarity with each sort of.
Your mic is getting out.
Yeah.
How about now?
It is better. Well, it's not.
Never mind, Justin. Actually, one interesting thing while Justin is getting his mic back, you both found your master swords in different locations, actually.
Yeah, I saw it on the restream. I did them here after the Star Force room, which is not bad really, to be honest. It's happening really often. Even if you want the big key, I see that rarely often. I mean, I guess it was good for both of us that each side had a sword, because it could have changed everything then.
Yes, that could have been very different if you had to like fight, Ice Armos to get a sword, or even use the shovel, something like that.
Yeah, it would have been very bad.
We were so happy when we saw that shovel.
Yeah, and the book.
Yes. Oh, so many fetch items at the end. It would actually. We were really hoping that Catfish had Quake, because like you were just assuming that you could enter Mire when you got that flute. You didn't even check the medallion.
Yeah, that was a nice surprise to see Quake.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have even less choices now. So let's go for the bonks. And then it was the mirror. I mean, at the end, after getting the flute, everything was kinda easy except for the Master Sword.
Yes. Yeah, that's yeah. The seed just like the ice rod too on Vitreous. He just went,
Yeah.
here you go. You had a hard time, and I'm just going to give you everything. So Justin wanted to ask you about how well do you know Hippo? How well does Hippo know you? And did that affect your decision making?
Yeah, you guys know each other, right? So that you were saying that, Ben, that affected kind of your decision making in the race.
I feel that affects every race with everybody in the tourney, actually. I'm watching a lot of races before racing someone, because most of the time I don't really know their play or they play, except people that I watch all the time or that I race very often. So yeah, and with Hippo, he knows me really well because he's always watching me playing rando. But I do know him a lot. I've done 2 races against him at SGDQ. I know his plays. I know he's playing really well.
All right, I'm trying to get a hold of Hippo to get his 2 cents in here as well, but
He said in the room that he was not going for the interview because he had stuff to do. Like he has to race right after his work, so.
All right, that also explains why he didn't finish the Ganon fight after he fell down, probably as well. Yeah. All right. Oh, that's fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah, time zones.
All right. So you're gonna have do you have any thoughts? Anything you wanted to change up for the next 2 or 1 or 2 games against Hippo, or how do you feel?
I couldn't really say I feel really good because I think the seed was really good for me and it was really close. So because I do have a better execution than Hippo, I think it is lacking a little bit of that. If not, he could be even way better. So I don't know. I don't think I changed much my plays.
Did you feel behind at some point?
Not really, strangely. Because like I said, I think he was most likely skipping finishing pendants and getting same thing as me. I know he really hates catfish. I was really hoping there was nothing there.
I just one more thing. I'm asking you a bunch of questions now. I was wondering because it was a really interesting seed. When you were going to swamp, you did a lot of extra checks. Was that just looking for a sword, or?
Yeah, I was looking for a sword.
Yeah.
I was like, it's not too long to check those. Maybe the bomb at the start was maybe a lot, but I was like, no, I kind of want to play safe and try to get a sword before the end. It didn't happen. I feel like I was losing time with that because I feel like Keeper would have not done all of those like skipping the first in Swamp. Well, I saw he skipped Laser Bridge. At the end.
Only two chests on Laser Bridge. He had a little bit of trouble on Laser Bridge, but he did not skip anything. So he did exactly the same swamp as you did, actually.
That's interesting.
So, yeah, I thought so too. We were surprised you were doing it, and then we were even more surprised seeing Hippo doing it. So. All right. Yes, there you go. Well, I'm sure you would find out after rewatching this, as you are watching things to prepare, which is a good strategy to have if you have time for it, for sure. All right, I think we're gonna round this off for now. Thank you for watching, everyone. Thanks to Ben and Hippo for giving us a good race. Thanks to whoever gave them the seed for this wonderful seed. And thanks to the tracker for keeping track of all the items very well. And a big thank you for my robotic co-caster, Justin.
No problem.
How does it feel to have ascended beyond human flesh?
Yeah, it's not that great. I kind of recommend against it, to be honest.
All right, we'll keep that in mind. So that's
Thank you.
With those comforting words, we're gonna leave it for today. And there's not that many more rando fights going on today, I think, actually.
Sure.
But we're gonna have no more today. But we'll have some tomorrow at 6:30 and 9:30 p.m. EDT. Oh, and 1:30 as well.
That's right.
Tomorrow, 3 matches. Stay tuned. All right. Goodbye, everyone.
So long, everybody.
Yeah.